Hey everyone, welcome back to Empower Your Day, the channel where we share stories and strategies to empower you to live your best life. Today, I'm going to share something deeply personal with you all. It's about a journey I embarked on, a journey of transformation and self-discovery. And guess what? It's not about a miracle diet or a grueling workout routine. It's about the power of I am affirmations. Yep, you heard it right. I am affirmations. Now, you must be wondering what these affirmations have to do with losing weight, right? Well, that's exactly what I thought when I first stumbled upon this concept. You see, I'm a woman in my late 40s, and like many of you, I've struggled with my weight for the better part the last 2 decades. I've tried everything under the sun to shed those stubborn pounds, but nothing seemed to stick until I discovered I am affirmations. These affirmations are powerful statements that you repeat to yourself, reflecting the reality you wish to create. It's all about shaping your mindset, aligning your thoughts and actions with your goals. Sounds a bit abstract, doesn't it? Trust me, I was skeptical too. But then I thought, what do I have to lose? Except the weight, of course. So I decided to give it a shot. I set a clear and realistic goal for myself to lose 43 pounds in 6 months. Not just to look better, but to feel better, to be healthier. And with the help of I am affirmations, I began my journey. Fast forward 6 months, and here I am, 43 pounds lighter and feeling more vibrant than ever. And guess what? It worked. I started at 222 pounds 6 months ago, and today I am thrilled to say I weigh 180 pounds. But this journey was about so much more than just the numbers on the scale. It was about transforming my mindset, my habits, and ultimately my life. So, what exactly are I am affirmations, you might ask? Well, they're not just any positive statement. They're a kind of self-talk, a verbal manifestation of the person you aspire to be. Simply put, I am affirmations are powerful declarations about your identity, your beliefs, and your intentions. They're called I am affirmations because each statement begins with the words I am. These 2 simple words are incredibly potent. They're a declaration to yourself and to the universe about your identity, your capabilities, and your aspirations. Think of them as a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you repeat these affirmations to yourself, you're not just saying words, you're programming your subconscious mind, shaping your self-perceptions, and influencing your behavior. You're telling yourself who you are, and in doing so, you're becoming that person. For example, if you're trying to lose weight, you might affirm, I am healthy. I am making positive choices for my well-being. I am in control of my body. These affirmations are not about denying your current reality, but rather about envisioning your desired future. Affirmations are grounded in the principle of the law of attraction, which states that like attracts like. In other words, positive thoughts attract positive experiences, and negative thoughts attract negative experiences. So by repeatedly stating positive affirmations, you're attracting those positive outcomes into your life. However, it's not enough to merely repeat these affirmations. It's crucial that you believe in them and feel them deeply. Visualize the change you want to see. Feel the emotions as if you have already achieved your goal. This emotional engagement is what fuels the transformation. Remember, affirmations are not magic spells. They won't make you lose weight overnight or turn you into a millionaire instantly, but they can initiate a change in mindset, which can then influence your actions and decisions, leading to real, tangible changes in your life. So that's the essence of I am affirmations. They are more than just positive statements. At the beginning of my journey, I set a clear and realistic goal for myself to lose 43 pounds in 6 months. Setting goals is like setting a destination on your GPS. You can't reach where you want want to go if you don't know where that place is. Goals give you a sense of direction, a roadmap to follow. They break down your larger vision into manageable steps, making it less overwhelming and more achievable. Goals also provide a way to measure progress. Without them, how would you know if you're moving forward or just running in circles? Just as a runner measures their speed and distance to improve their performance, setting goals helps you track your progress and adjust your strategies if needed. But here's the catch. Your goals need to be realistic. If I had set a goal to lose 43 pounds in a month, it would have been unrealistic and potentially harmful. Instead, I chose a goal that was challenging yet achievable and most importantly healthy. It's important to remember that the aim is not to push your body to extremes, but to nurture it towards better health. My goal wasn't pulled out of thin air. It was calculated, taking into consideration my current weight, my lifestyle, my health, and my commitment. I didn't just say I want to lose weight. I specified how much weight I wanted to lose and in what time frame. This specificity gave me something concrete to work towards. But my goal was not just a number on the scale. It was about feeling better, having more energy, being more active, and most importantly, loving myself more. It was about the journey as much as it was about the destination. And remember, goals are not set in stone. They are flexible and can be adjusted as you learn more about yourself and your capabilities. If I had found that losing 43 pounds in 6 months was too ambitious or too easy, I would have adjusted my goal accordingly. This wasn't just about physical appearance. It was about improvement. I created a set of I am affirmations that specifically addressed my weight loss journey. These were not just random phrases I picked up from the internet. Instead, they were carefully crafted statements that resonated with my personal goals and challenges. Let's walk through each one of them. First up, I am healthy and vibrant. This affirmation served as a daily reminder of my ultimate goal, which extended beyond the numbers on the scale. I wanted to feel healthy, energetic, and full of life. Next, I am making choices that nourish my body. This was my gentle nudge to make better food choices, to choose fruits over fries, water over soda, and so on. I am grateful for my body's transformation. Gratitude, I discovered, is a powerful force. By expressing gratitude for my body's changes, I was able to appreciate the journey and not just the destination. I am releasing excess weight with ease. This affirmation was crucial in reminding me that weight loss doesn't have to be a struggle. It can be a natural, effortless process if I allow it to be. I am worthy of a healthy and active lifestyle. This helped me combat any self-doubt or feelings of unworthiness that cropped up along the way. I am embracing positive changes in my life. Change can be daunting, but this affirmation reminded me to welcome and embrace it. I am in control of my eating habits. This affirmation was my weapon against mindless snacking and overeating. It reinforced the idea that I am the one in control, not my cravings. I am celebrating my body's strength. This helped me appreciate my body's capabilities and motivated me to push my limits during workouts. And finally, I am attracting health and vitality into my life. This affirmation kept me focused on the positive outcomes of my journey, attracting more of the same into my life. It was my mantra, my beacon, guiding me towards a healthier, happier version of myself. Consistency is key. Every morning, I took a few minutes to repeat these affirmations aloud. This simple routine became a cornerstone of my transformation. It may seem like a small step, but the power of affirmations lies in their repetition and belief. Just like brushing your teeth or making your bed, saying affirmations became a part of my daily routine. But it's not just about mindlessly reciting the words. It's about feeling the emotion behind each affirmation, visualizing your goal, and truly believing in the change you're manifesting. Every morning before the day's hustle and bustle began, I found a quiet place where I could focus. I would close my eyes and take a few deep breaths to center myself. Then I would slowly and intentionally speak each affirmation aloud. I would imagine myself as the person in the affirmation, healthy, vibrant, and in control of my eating habits. But affirmations are not just for mornings. I found that repeating them throughout the day kept me focused and motivated. If I found myself reaching for an unhealthy snack or skipping a workout, I would pause and repeat my affirmations. This helped reinforce my goals and kept me on track. I also found it helpful to write my affirmations down. I kept a small notebook where I would jot them down each day. Seeing the words in my own handwriting made them feel more personal and powerful. And let me tell you, the impact was profound. These affirmations started to shift my mindset. I began to view food as nourishment rather than comfort. I started to enjoy my workouts, seeing them as a celebration of my body's strength rather than a punishment. And most importantly, I started to believe in my ability to change. So if you're embarking on a similar journey, I encourage you to incorporate affirmations into your daily routine. Start small, be consistent, and most importantly, believe in the words you're saying. Remember, the power of affirmations comes from the belief in their truth. It was about truly believing and feeling the positive energy they brought. Of course, affirmations alone won't do the trick. I also made some healthy lifestyle changes. You see, affirmations are powerful, but they are not a magic wand. They are a tool, a mindset shift that helps us to reprogram our subconscious mind, replacing negative thought patterns with positive ones. But they work best when paired with action. So what kind of action are we talking about? Well, for me, it was about creating a healthier lifestyle overall. This meant introducing more whole foods into my diet. I focused on eating fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. It wasn't about restricting myself, but rather nourishing my body with the nutrients it needed. In addition to eating healthier, I also started to move my body more. I didn't jump into an intense workout regime right off the bat. Instead, I started with small, manageable steps, like taking a walk around the block every day. Gradually, I increased my physical activity, finding exercises that I enjoyed and looked forward to. This wasn't about punishing my body, but celebrating what it could do. And let's not forget about rest. Sleep is an often overlooked but crucial part of a healthy lifestyle. Your body needs time to rest and rejuvenate. So I made it a priority to get a good night's sleep, aiming for 7 to 8 hours each night. Now, these lifestyle changes may seem simple, but they were not always easy to implement. There were days when I craved junk food, didn't feel like exercising, or stayed up too late. But this is where the affirmations came in. They were my source of motivation, my reminder of why I was doing this. They helped me to stay focused, reminding me that I am healthy and vibrant. I am making choices that nourish me. Along the way, I celebrated small victories. Each pound shed, each new healthy habit formed, each day I stuck to my affirmations was a victory in itself. This journey wasn't just about reaching the end goal. It was about embracing each step taken towards that goal. Now, why celebrate these small victories? Well, every achievement, no matter how small, is a step forward, and each step forward deserves recognition. It's like climbing a mountain. You don't just celebrate when you reach the top. You celebrate each challenging incline you conquer, every breathtaking view you witness, because it's these little moments that make the journey worthwhile. Celebrating small victories is also about acknowledging progress. It's about recognizing your efforts, your dedication, and your resilience. It's about seeing how far you've come rather than how far you have to go. It's about saying, I am making a difference. I am moving forward. I am succeeding. And let's not forget the motivation factor. Celebrating small victories helps to keep your motivation alive. It fuels your determination and boosts your confidence. It's a reminder that you are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to. How did I celebrate my small victories? Sometimes it was as simple as acknowledging my progress with a smile and a pat on the back. Other times it was treating myself to a relaxing spa day or a new book. Remember, celebrations don't have to be grand. They just need to be meaningful to you. But most importantly, celebrating small victories is about embracing joy in the journey. It's about finding happiness in the process, not just the outcome. It's about living in the present and cherishing each moment. Because in the end, it's not just about losing weight. It's about gaining a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. Acknowledging these achievements kept me motivated. It kept me going even on the hardest days. It reminded me that I was on the right track, that I was making progress, and that I was capable of achieving my goal. And guess what? If I can do it, and the results speak for themselves. 43 pounds lighter, I'm not just a different figure in the mirror, but a transformed person inside out. The weight loss journey wasn't just about shedding pounds. It was about shedding self-doubt and embracing a healthier, more confident version of myself. The I am affirmations became my compass, guiding me through the ups and downs of this journey. They helped me transform my mindset, turning the idea of weight loss from a daunting task into an achievable goal. With every pound lost, I gained self-belief, resilience, and a sense of accomplishment. The numbers on the scale are just one part of the story. The real victory lies in the energy that now pulses through my veins, the positivity that radiates from my thoughts, and the confidence that shines through my actions. Not only did I achieve my weight loss goal, but I also gained a newfound confidence, energy, and a positive mindset.